Hello again, everyone. Atram John here. And John, what are we gonna grab from this pack?
Force of Will because it's $1 jillion.
Is it actually Jillian?
It's up there.
22. Okay, that's like a free draft.
If Force wasn't in the pack, we'd take Swords, obviously.
Sure.
'Cause that's stupid. Might not even play Force because,
There's not much blue, so we're not really leading someone into blue. We're actually leading someone into white.
yeah.
And
So if we can
white
help it, we don't want to take a white card next. And we immediately get past Parallax Wave.
and Stoic Champion.
Yeah.
We could try cycling again with Stoic Champion.
Well, Parallax Wave is way better than Stoic Champion if we're going to take a white card.
Yeah?
The guy in our left definitely took Swords.
Right. Maybe we just grab like Brainstorm
Could take Brainstorm.
and just kind of try to stay out of the white.
It's like a really weak pick.
Maybe an Expunge?
Yeah, I would think Expunge over Brainstorm.
We could try the blue-black control. We did alright with that the last time we did it.
Give this guy a gift,
Yeah.
and
We'll
basically,
Expunge.
basically just avoid white, and immediately get past Mystic Zealot and Exile.
That guy is going to be having a absurd white deck.
So we could take Goblin Ringleader, or
Sure.
like Blazing Spectre.
We could go goblins.
Yeah,
We haven't really passed any superior goblins yet. Or
If we play Black Red, Blazing Spectre is the card that tables all the time.
yeah. Well, let's grab a ringleader and see what happens. Maybe.
Okay,
Or
we're
do you want
not
to grab something else.
we're not really giving up much. We're giving up like a Killer Whale.
Yeah, Killer Whale,
Or an
Dothan Mercenary. Maybe if we're doing black-red, though, maybe Dothan Mercenary is the pick. Because this will table.
Yeah.
I might grab the Mercenary. Let's see what happens. Because
Okay.
Ringleader really requires you to get a certain number of goblins going.
So
Kindle? Night Stalker. Repel if we go black-blue.
now that you've taken Mercenary, I'm not sure what the pick is.
Could grab like Scrivener so you can like force a will, then Scrivener force a will.
Force of Will really is not a good card to actually play.
Not in a limited format.
Right.
Do you want like the Night Stalker then?
Yeah, let's take a Night Stalker. Kind of a dorky pick, but Krovak's the Cursed.
Isn't he just awful?
He's a 4/4 for 4 with flying.
With black
Oh,
gains flying?
he is awful. You have to sacrifice a guy. I forgot.
Yeah, you have to sacrifice a guy, otherwise he becomes a 3/3.
Flying.
Or he becomes a 5/5 if you sack
Flying.
a guy.
It's not the absolute worst.
Maybe we just go heavy black. Although we are passing up like counter spells and stuff like that.
Aquamoeba could take Aquamoeba.
Could. It's definitely too late to hop in. Well, it's probably too late to hop into Madness. But Aquamoeba's still powerful. Regular counter spell is just always good too.
For the blue-black control shell.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's grab a regular counter spell. And get a power sync.
Okay.
So we're heavy in on the control right now. And
Infect-
get rewarded with Factor Fiction.
That's a great card in the control shell.
There's
All
also
right.
Deep Analysis, which we're passing,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate,
We have to
but
pass Ophidian and Deep Analysis. Okay. Brainstorm or Nightscape Familiar?
that's actually
Well-
an interesting one because even though Nightscape Familiar is really tooled for the Storm deck, in the control shell it's pretty dang good too.
Pretty good. It blocks and regenerates, and then you can. But Brainstorm is Brainstorm.
Brainstorm is Brainstorm.
Another interesting pick.
There's also Addle.
Another interesting pick. Kind of like Brainstorm.
Okay.
Powerful. Let's brainstorm. Now we can pick up Nightscape Familiar.
Sure. Well, this is interesting so far.
Yeah. Thopter Squadron? What we really need are Chainer's Edicts for this deck.
Right. Or maybe a Putrid Imp? Probably Thopter Squadron, I guess. Right?
Thopter Squadron's so bad. Let's take Putrid Imp in case we can do something with it.
That thing's tabling still.
Yeah, we know it happened.
Yeah, we called
No one
it.
ever takes that card, even though it's very good. Killer Whale's fine.
Okay. Kind of helps with the control shell. I really don't care for any of this.
After
Steal someone. Yeah, we'll steal an aftershock. Not gonna play it, but we'll steal it from someone.
Yeah. Alright, so we're looking for Chainer's Edict and more expunges and stuff like that.
Sure. Chainer's Edicts, expunges, other like counter magic.
Viscera would be the nuts.
Vizara?
Yeah, whatever.
You've been playing too much modern.
Right. Viscera.
Ophidian seems good here.
Ophidian.
Ophidian.
Off.
Ophidian.
Make.
Battle?
Yeah.
It's a reasonable thing, and then we pick up a spinal graph.
Sure.
Okay, so far, so good. This is better than our last draft so far.
Yeah, got something that at least paid for the draft. Oh, Control Magic. That card is insane in our deck.
Yeah, that seems like the right card. Other noteworthy things are Waterfront Bouncer and Dothy Mercenary.
Not even close.
But,
Control Magic is exactly what you want to be doing.
Right.
Best possible card to open.
Okay, seems fine to me. I don't think it's worth anything, is it?
No, it's not worth anything except win the draft. So let's hide the spinal graft here. We won't.
That won't be fun. I agree.
Yeah, Control Magic, absurd.
Right, they go bomb, you go. I'll take that now.
Yeah, always a 2-for-1.
Manowar?
No.
No. Oh yeah, Chainer's Edict. Duh.
Yeah.
Lake of the Dead's noteworthy. Bad River, if that comes back around, I'll grab that. Frantic Search is playable.
Bad River might. There's an off chance that Bad River comes around, which would be very good for us.
Yes, I agree.
So take Chainer's Edict here.
Maybe we'll get like a pick 22 future sight.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, it happened, didn't it? Or was it pick like 30 something?
That's what we never did as Future Sight Storm.
Future Sight Storm?
Yeah.
Sounds like it'd be a lot of fun.
It is. Because the problem that we've seen with those storm decks is always the choke point is the drawing card effects.
Right.
Because people take them just for not being in the storm deck. Like, even if they're not in storm, they'll take the factor fictions, the deep analysis, that sort of stuff. Wow, Dark Hatch.
Famine.
I think Dark Hatchling.
I think Famine because it's a board wipe.
It's kind of a board wipe.
It wipes out 2/3 of the creatures in this format.
Okay, we can take Famine.
I think it's what we'd want. I mean, Dark Hatchling's really good, but I think Famine's what we want.
Yeah, just more Wrath effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our Killer Whale survives. So.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I like a Dark Hatchling, but I think that's what we want.
We might actually play Force of Will now.
Yeah, we could. We can grab an Aquamoeba or a Choking Deluge.
I think Aquamoeba.
Okay, I like it.
Dies to our Famine, so we'll take it.
Well, it's fine playing creatures with wraths. That's always been my opinion. I mean, you just got to know when it's worth wrathing and when it's not.
Yeah, Logan plays the 4 Sylvian Caryatids, 4 Courser Perfects, 4 Wrath deck in Standard.
Hey, I'm probably caught in the coursers though.
Yeah. How did that go for you at that event?
Um,
Were you OX?
no, I won one.
Oh, you won a game? Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Another
Turnabout?
brainstorm's fine.
Another
What?
brainstorm's fine too. Turnabout could be an interesting one because it basically is your opponent doesn't attack this turn. But
It,
brainstorm is pretty good too.
turnabout it for that sense is just another expensive fog, which is kind of not what we want.
Right.
We just want to find answers.
Sure. So we're hoping to see some more Chainer's Edicts coming.
Yeah. Battle's pretty good in this deck. Uh,
Repel or the Cycle Land?
I like Repel.
Okay. It's an answer.
Yeah.
I'd like to see like one or two more killer whales.
Yeah. That's kind of our kill.
Ha ha ha.
Well, I didn't even expect to say that. Oh, him to Turok?
I think that's good for us.
Yeah,
Or
we'll take.
another brainstorm, but I think him to Turok just wins out.
So this seems to happen a lot where we seem to draft this absurd deck and we just get crushed by whatever our deck is not good against. Like if we draft the insane deck that loses to Battle Screech, they'll immediately have 4 Battle Screeches. Or the
But we
insane
don't lose to Battle Screech.
right, we don't this time.
What do we lose to with this deck?
Goblins.
You think so?
Yeah, it's a little slow.
I suppose.
Control Magic pretty goofy against goblins. Like Control Magic or 1/1.
Yay! Control magicking 1/1s.
All right.
Another Nightscape Familiar?
Yeah, that card's good. Control Magic for 2.
Yeah, Control Magic for 2 with Force of Will to hold it up. Actually, Hardcast for 3. What? You Hardcast Force of Will? Yeah, why not? It's a 3-mana counterspell. It's not that bad.
People hard cast Force of Will against me many times.
Another Addle? Or do you want like a Tyrant's Choice?
No, I want another Addle. We'll probably play both of them.
Yeah, this is actually the deck where I'd play Addle.
Hmm.
It's only like an awkward Thoughtseize.
Right.
Which costs 1 more. Which makes it even more awkward.
Yeah, it's basically Thoughtseize. And
Thoughtseize where, but instead of costing 2 life, it costs 1 more mana.
yep.
Because generally at that point you can guess what your opponent's on. Lake of the Dead, Frantic Search, Skywing Haven. Maybe Frantic Search? It's card disadvantage, but like with these guys, it can be very cheap.
Okay.
Plus, it does allow us to dig a bit.
Yeah.
And since we have less answers than I'd like, digging is probably fine.
Okay, this is interesting. Ivory Tower, Barrenmore, or Owl Familiar?
I could make a case for either of these two. Ivory Tower's always
Clunky.
Yeah.
I don't care then.
I think we'll take the Barrenmore.
Sure. We'll always play it.
Fine, we can pick up an Ivory Tower. These things are just float. Or do you want a Choking Sands?
Turn 1 Library. Let's take
Turn one.
Choking Sands.
Turn 1. Screw your library. Putrid Imp.
Sure. Okay.
Phage? Or an Uprising.
The Uprising better.
Okay. And
We're not
a
gonna-
light.
Darn it.
Whatever. Alright, well, so far so reasonably good.
Control Magic is by far the best card.
Brainstorm.
Yeah.
I guess. Or a Temporal Fissure, because with 1 or 2 of these guys, it's actually not awful.
It's pretty awful. And it will table.
Yeah, that'll be the card that'll table, and we'll grab on the Brain Freeze.
Now, the
That
type
could
of card that you want in this deck, but I think we just have to take a Mesmeric Fiend or a Paralyze here.
Yeah.
Which one do you want?
Well, we don't have many creatures.
Okay, let's take a Fiend.
Yeah. Brain Freeze is an interesting one to see because we could almost use it as a side win con.
Yeah.
But Scrivener? Or do you want to paralyze?
See, Scrivener gets back.
Scrivener gets back Force of Will, Repel, Factor Fiction, Frantic Search, Expunge, Counterspell,
Yeah,
and
so
Brainstorm, Brainstorm, Brainstorm.
where do we turn
Oh,
one
and
brain?
Power Sync.
Yeah, where do we turn one brainstorming a lot? Hmm.
Cloud of Fairies? Frantic Search?
That's something we're playing.
This?
Or rescind.
Rescind could be a technical answer. Can also bounce the Library of Alexandria for some random reason. Strange enough. You're
Uh,
just like, I don't like your library. Go away.
I think we're more likely to play Lonely Sandbars, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so. Let's grab that.
Mhm.
We do need to pick up a few more like killer whales or like predatory night stalkers. Some way to actually get some damage in there at the top end.
I don't think we're. Oh,
Gosh.
Gosh is great.
Yeah. Hmm. It's a late astral slide.
Yep.
Hmm. I feel like we need one or two more win cons though.
Well,
Splash for Death's Grasp.
that's a win con or logic.
Well, okay, so we have two counter spells right now. Would we rather have a Logic, which goes with our Aquamoeba, or Death's Grasp, which requires splashing? I think it's the Logic.
Yeah,
That way we just don't have to splash.
kind of sucks, but meh.
Yeah.
We have enough kill conditions.
Think so?
Yeah, we have control magic. So we kill everything. We take their biggest guy, control magic, and then we just win with like a Scrivener and a Night Stalker and their guy.
Okay. Still would like to see then like Chainer's Edict, but
Yeah.
I doubt that'll happen.
Not gonna happen.
I'd like to see one in the next two picks.
Just not gonna happen.
Power Sync.
Yeah, we'll play it.
We're on the infinite counterspell plan.
Yep. As long as we don't play against goblins.
Right, and then we'll go match one goblins, and we'll just be very sad.
Yep.
Very, very sad.
I think we want to paralyze here.
Yeah, since we haven't gotten any real Chainer's Edicts,
Yeah.
I think paralyzes are fine. If we start seeing like a few of those coming around, I
Yeah,
think those
it's
are
all-
fine to pick up.
Yeah, as always, the paralyze and Chainer's Edict nombo.
Right.
But
All right. Well.
okay.
Or this.
No.
All
Hump.
right.
Humph. Oh,
we-
here's your kill condition.
Oh yeah, there you go. I'm like, can we take the brain freeze? No. Okay. But yeah, that's actually a good win con there.
Yeah, that guy's humongous.
And
And-
survives famine.
Survives famine. Yeah, he's good pickup. Okay, so I like this now.
Now that we have 3 high-end creatures, I'm feeling better about it. With just those two, I was just feeling like we were a little weak. I think we pick up another Paralyze here. I'm hoping to see like Paralyze, 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 because we passed a whole bunch of those things. Do you want a Jin or a Skirk Familiar? Familiar? I mean, it is a 3/2 flyer. It's
Yeah.
playable, actually.
Oh,
Third Nightscape Familiar seems fine.
yeah, probably not playing all of them, but we'll play one or two.
We'll have to see. I mean, we probably play like 2, and then we have the third for Verse Goblins. Because Verse Goblins, he's actually not awful.
Okay.
I've read.
So this is an interesting deck.
think it's still better than our last one.
Oh yeah.
But that
The
might also be results-oriented thinking.
the final standings for the PTQ are up.
Yeah.
Everyone got crushed. A bunch of terrible people. Oh, one of the Jackson players made it into the top 8.
We got a pick 45 temporal fissure.
Okay. So congratulations to him.
Yeah.
No one else I recognize in the top 8.
How'd Brad do?
How did Brad? Oh, he went 4-0 and then
Oh
0
yeah,
and
and then 1 and 3, I think you said.
yeah, 1 and 3 and missed everything.
That sounds unfortunate.
Yep. So not too great, but congratulations to Joe.
All right, so let's see what we got here. Got paralyze,
Yep.
infinite brainstorms.
Might not play the paralyzes. We'll see.
I think
We-
we're gonna want the paralyzes.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to play though.
All of this stuff.
Counters.
This. Some number of these.
Yeah.
This. This is a win con too.
We might not play this guy. I don't know.
He is a win con though.
Yeah.
That.
Our win con is here.
Our main win con. All of this. This. I'm just grabbing right now. This.
Yeah.
This.
Okay.
Looking at 28 here. Jeez.
So we can cut like
One
an
brainstorm.
Adel, a brainstorm.
One Adel. I think with 8 creatures, 2 of these guys is fine. We have
We
enough
might-
blue spells.
I don't know if we actually want to play Force of Will.
Well, we have double power sync and counterspell.
It's just card disadvantage. And I'm all about the not doing that. Or we could cut like a Circuit of Logic. It's the weakest counterspell from what we have.
So we have 4 counterspells.
Yeah.
That's fine. Because this is the counter. Though it's card disadvantage, it can catch an opponent completely off guard though.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we don't play the paralyzes.
At least not game 1, I think.
Maybe we run like 1 paralyze. Well, yeah, I could see not game 1 because we don't know what we're up against game 1. Is there any other card in here that's not great?
Um,
Our curve's all wonky, but
I guess the next weakest thing would be like Repel.
yeah. I mean, how many like kill and stall effects do we have? 1, 2, 3,
So I think we need to keep the Repel in.
4. So yeah, we have 1 at each of these CMCs.
Yeah.
I think this is probably fine.
Yeah, let's try this at least game 1. Can bring in the paralyzes if we need to.
So I'd suggest 9 and 6. I'm gonna go with 8 and 7 because we have him to Turok. I'd like to have a better chance of getting like a turn 2 him.
Yeah, with 2 brainstorms. Yeah, so all of our 2 drops that we want to hit are black, so I can see this being okay.
Alright, well, we're gonna submit this, and we'll see you all in round 1.
See ya.